All right, guys, welcome back. Let's go ahead. Go back into our world here. While we were gone, I did some fishing throughout the day and night cycle. I went through 2 night cycles. The daytime lasts about 10 minutes. The dawn and dusk are 1.5 minutes each, and nighttime is 7 minutes. So that gave us 2 night cycles, 1 full daytime. So that gave us just a little over 30 minutes. When I came back, I put everything in this one little single chest here. And you can see what we got. We made this first fishing pole here. We got 2 enchanted fishing poles, an enchanted bow, an enchanted book. It's kind of nice. Got blast protection and depth strider on it. That'll be handy. A couple of ink sacks. This 1 clownfish, which we might be able to trade to a villager. You get leather, water bottles, a bone, like 5 pair of pants. These puffer fish here, those guys will be able to use later in water breathing potions. That'll require a trip to the nether, after which we'll be able to make a brewing potion, or a brewing stand, if we can, manage to kill a blaze. Bowl, which now means I don't have to make one of those. We caught a full stack of fish, and as you can see, we caught 20 of these salmon here, raw salmon, because I haven't cooked it. I actually caught 21, but I ate one, and a lily pad, which we can use later. But I said last time I would show you what we were doing with fishing, so let's make a fishing pole here. For this, we need 3 sticks and 2 strings, as you can see. It's the only thing we can make. We'll make one right now. Boom. That's done. When we left the last episode, I had 4 levels, which you can see just above down here in this area. You can see just above where our item hotbar is. Now I'm at 17. So 30 minutes of fishing got me 13 levels. And what I did was I took a little mosey on over here. And it wasn't too bad a time. I kind of hid out over here on the other side of this island. We'll take care of the sugar cane later, spread it out, we'll grow that. Turn that into a farm somewhere. I kind of hid out over here and stood in the water here. I got interrupted by a zombie the first night, a creeper as well. He blew up in the water, so he didn't damage anything. And a zombie the second night, but we killed them all off. So what we're going to do is equip our fishing rod, hit the fish button, set it out, and wait. I could make an AFK fish farm, but since I'm not using a controller, I can't kind of like weight down the fishing button that we have set. So I kind of have to do it manually. That's fine with me. We get plenty of levels out this way, and I do it off camera so you guys don't have to experience that grind. But about fishing here, the water source block where our little bobber is sitting should really be exposed to the air. Here comes one. Yay, we got another fish. We'll throw it back out there while I'm talking. We're not going to do this for very long. The block where my bobber is sitting should be exposed to the sky. If it's not exposed to the sky, we're going to see some really reduced rates of fishing. It's just going to be sitting out there forever. You'll still be able to catch stuff, but it's just going to take forever. It uses a random loot table each time you throw it out there. There's about a 35% chance of catching a fish per, I think that's the number, 35. They may have changed it in the last update. I'll have to check that information for you guys. Yeah, so it uses that random loot table on what you're going to get. That loot table can be influenced by several things. Number 1 is open to the sky. That increases the amount of chances you're going to be able to catch this thing. Number 2 is raining or not raining. If it's raining, your rates are going to go way up, in which you're going to fish things. I think it improves your chances by like almost double, so it's like a 70% chance. And we're up to level 18 now. Yay! There's that. What else we can do is enchanted fishing poles. You notice I actually managed to fish 2 of those out with just this fishing pole. Luck of the Sea is going to give us a different loot table in which we're going to catch different items. Lure, the top level for those enchantments, by the way, is level 3 for now, unless they decide to upgrade them later. Luck of the Sea gives us a more chance to catch random stuff. Lure helps us catch the fish faster. It reduces the wait time. You know, basically it increases the chances you're going to catch something. When it's raining and you're using a fishing rod that has lure on it, you're going to catch fish fast and furious. We can catch, like the enchanted items that you can catch, the enchantments are going to be random. And items that have a condition to them, like the bow, the fishing rods, it's going to put a random level of uses left on the dang things. So we caught one of the rods was a lure 2, and the other rod was an unbreaking 3. So when we do make an anvil to repair our items with, we'll be able to actually combine the two together if we have sufficient levels. So that's pretty much just about it for fishing. I mean, there's all kind of different stuff you can catch. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for fishing. Let's spread these while we're here. Let's go ahead and we'll spread these sugar canes out. Some people call them reeds, but you know, it's the same thing. We're gonna have to put these right next to water. So this block is out, but we can plant one here. So let's select those real quick. I'll show you. Cannot place it there, right there, because it's right next to a source block of water. And of course, then I went and fell off in the water because, you know, why not? Can't place one there, but we can place one here, here, and here. And let's grab a torch real quick. We'll leave it here. That way they've got a light source, because they will not grow during the nighttime cycle unless there's a light source. Oh, come on back over here. Hey, baby chicken, how you doing? All right, so we'll put this stuff back in here. Now the fish, you can eat the fish raw. That's fine. You can do that. Doesn't last quite as long. We need to make a couple more torches here for our next phase of the game here. I only need 3. Need a couple more torches. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now that's enough. All our iron is done cooking off. We get a little XP for that, but not much. We'll put all that back. And this is where our shovel's going to come in handy. Well, 1, 2, 4. We'll take those. We'll turn those into half slabs. It's not going to be enough, but it's enough to get us started here. So we're going to put our tree farm in. Let's bring it over here into this flatter area. All right, now what we're going to want to do, dig down 1 right there, 1 and 2. I'm going to put a torch in each one of those. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's good enough for that. Put those right there. All right. We're going to dig one of these out right there. That's good for that one. Keep an eye out. Ooh, bad guys, bad guys. Okay. Whoa! He got all up in my face, didn't he? He got all up in my face, and our hunger's low, so let's regenerate that. We've got our health regenerating up here. He did give us some freebie blocks, so we're going to grab those real quick. Woohoo, I saw you sneaking in there. I saw you sneaking in there. Come on, come get some. Maybe drop that iron shovel. That would be lovely. Can you do that for me? Would you do that? Nope. Now about the mobs dropping the items they're carrying in their hands. That's a let's go beat this other creeper up over here. Let's go beat him up. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this without dying this time. Bam. Whoa, run back, run back. Nope. I was not fast enough on my running back. I don't know why. Normally I can do that. They're gonna upset me though. Let's go take a look at this. Hello, there's a cave system down here. All right, like I told you guys before, there's a lot of cave stuff in here. in this area. That was not what I wanted to do. Fine. We'll just kind of repair this up a little bit so we don't fall into the hole, and we'll get our little slab back. Okay. Alright, now that we're done playing games here, I'm a little upset with that there. What the goodness? Okay, well, I was saying about the armor and the them dropping their armor and their items. There's, without looting enchantment on our sword, there is a 1% chance that they're going to drop something. That's not a very good odds. I don't have the stuff to make an arrow, but once we get the stuff to make an arrow or get some arrows, we should be good to go. Because I want to show you this bow here real quick. Well, we'll take that one out of there. It has Power 4, Infinity 1, and Unbreaking 3. The Unbreaking enchantment means it's going to last us for a while. We're going to come fight this guy over here. Over here. Over here, Skelly. You can't shoot me. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do this without dying. Okay, cool. I got an arrow. Boom. Got him. Spider. Oh, no. No, there was too much stuff going on. Let's come on back on through here. Fight, fight, fight. Get the sword, fight, fight. Got it. Fantastic. Man. That was horrible. That was horrible. I almost feel like I suck at this game. I'm just having problems doing this while I'm talking to you guys. I'm not blaming you, I'm just saying. Not blaming you guys, just saying. So, what else would we need to do? Yes, we needed to... First of all, let's put our armor back on. And we're going to put our arrows in our offhand. We can do that. Because we're awesome. And did I lose my shovel? Does anyone see my shovel? There's my shovel. Hi, shovel. Man, that was a heck of a yard sale. Hey, there's another skelly. That's where the Power 4 comes in handy. It really kills them off really quick. Really quick. But let's see about getting back to this. Hopefully I've got all the mobs kind of taken care of. So let's get back to this and show the basic design we're going to use here for this little tree farm we're doing. We're going to put one right there, one right there, right where we dug 2 deep. Okay, another one there, another one there. Now we're going to go and dig this way. 1, 2, and 1. We're just going to extend the same design over, and it's going to make kind of a square. I may have to go grab some stone, or I could probably use wood, but I really don't want to use wood right now. It's not going to affect anything, really. It's just kind of the appearance. This whole thing's going to end up getting torn down anyways. And the one for right there. Dig this one out. Okay. Now we need to find our torches in our inventory. There they are. Close that out. Put 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. And 2 more here. And we'll cover this over with our slabs. Hi, Chicky. Mr. Chickadee. You know, since it's just a little crappy starter ghetto farm, we'll go ahead and we'll use the wood. 1 isn't going to do it for us, so we'll do like that, and that'll give us 6 more. 1 more time. 1 more log there. That should be closer to enough. That should be closer to enough. You know what? Let me grab that one right there. That should... Hey, there we go. Awesome. Now it'll be plenty. So we'll just have some cobblestone over there. Oh, sneaky Mr. Skeleton. We're going to remove you before I get too close to you. Now, this bow does have that infinity enchantment on it, which means that it won't run out. Get out of there, piggy. Get out of there, piggy. This one and this one here covered up. Okay. I see that creeper over there. We're going to pop a shot at him and see if we can hit him. Quit moving. Went a little high on that one. You know what? You're moving around. I'll just take that one. It's cool. Alright, now we're going to put some dirt right back into these here. And these dirt that we're putting in right back in right now, those are the ones where we're actually going to plant the saplings. I could plant them right next to each other, but one of the two would grow and the other one's going to be kind of stuck unless we bone meal the snot out of it. But if they will grow 2 spaces away, if there's 2 spaces in between, it's going to more maximize out the amount of wood we have available versus the amount of leaves we get. We can modify the farm some so that we get more leaves if we're hunting down apples. Or in some of the things we're going to do, we'll actually end up having to use some leaves. Especially on some of the redstone creations. So we'll just finish this out here real quick. We'll get some of these guys planted in there, and you guys will be able to see how this thing actually works. Grab that dirt. I mean, I know dirt's everywhere, but we already spent the time and energy to dig it out, so why not take it back with us? That dirt's always handy for using for scaffolding for builds that you don't want to have there forever. The downside to this thing is that it uses a bunch of torches because we want the trees to be growing all the time. And we're putting the half slabs in here because the half slabs let this torch light through. And we're going to fill this hole in here. Silly old creeper holes. Hopefully I'll be able to at some point show you guys how I actually kill creepers with a sword without getting blown the heck up. But for some reason my reaction time here is just not good enough. Okay, let's go grab our saplings, and that'll be enough for about 9. And we'll have some spares just in case, because every once in a while you'll get one where the tree just won't drop any saplings. Grab 9 of those guys. Nope, that's 10. I need 9. I need 9. Alright, here we go. So we're going to plant one there, there, there. At each one of these little intersections, we're going to plant one. And then it's just a waiting game. So now instead of having 3 trees in this area, a zombie villager. How you doing, guy? Not so good, huh? Alright. Alright, we'll come over here and collect this little bit of XP and stuff, because now, you know, I went from 17 or 18 levels to 8. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. So, see about filling in this little dent. Thank you, Mr. Creeper. Kind of do something like this here because I'm going to run out really quick. And as always, I could always come in and grab some more. And the grass will spread through there, and also over in that area, it won't grow underneath the where we planted the saplings. It won't grow underneath the trunks once they've grown. Okay. So we will put that up. That. Come back down here. We'll need a lot of string for some of the stuff we're going to do. You know what? Let's do this right here. Let's do this right here. Let me show you how this works real quick. We're going to make some bone meal. We're just going to make some of these trees grow really fast. All right, move, cow. There we go. That one grew. Awesome. I did forget one thing we're gonna have to do. We're gonna come over here and steal some dirt real quick. Let's scavenge it from this area here. We forgot to put in the top portion. Okay, I'll take the blame for it. I forgot. You guys didn't remind me. So that's not going to be enough dirt. That's really not going to be enough dirt. Again, this whole thing is just real, you know, just slap it together. It's not going to stay forever. I'm still, you know, waiting down in the comments to see what building style we're going to use before we move on to some of the more bigger, more permanent projects. So I got to show you the last step to doing one of these on your world. You can make these things as big as you want, as wide, however you want to do that. I'm gonna pop that one right there, that one there, that one there. I come up here and climb up on top of this tree, break that one. Boop. That's that simple. I mean, it seems ridiculous, but it's that simple. We need to put one of these above each one of these guys. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We want them to be at a height of 7. You can put these in beforehand. And the only ones we're actually going to leave, we're going to actually tear out those 2 middle ones, and we'll just leave a floating block of dirt. I know. It's going to look horrible. And I apologize for that. But it's the thing. Stop trying to come up there, you. That does that one. And notice that when I'm backing up to place these things, I double tap that middle, or my little middle button there. It's permanently depressed at the moment because I can back up, and I'm actually hanging off the edge. I'll actually switch the view, and I'll show you guys what that looks like right after I put this last one on there. And I'll be literally just hanging off of the edge of this thing while I'm walking backwards. So when you're doing some of the builds, it's a lot easier. You don't fall, you don't have to worry about falling off. That one needs one more right there. We'll put that, we'll just move those 2 there. Okay. Boom. So that's done, other than tearing out the ones we don't need. Let me show you what this looks like in a different view. We'll go to hit the settings here. Where am I at? Okay, it's video. We'll go from first person to third person front. Let's see. Hopefully that'll work. See, I'm actually floating off the edge of the block right now. How we doing? How we doing? I am literally not standing on anything because of the sneak crouch. Is that not nifty? But that's how you're able to place those blocks that way. Let's go back to our other view there so we can keep playing. That's going to be in your video settings. First person. All right. That was that part. And I just do that so I don't just, you know. Uh-oh. Wait. That one has to stay there. Those 2 right there can come out. That one can come out. That one can come out. What we're doing is, if you remember in the first video, and if you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. In the first video, we had that massive oak tree we had to deal with all the branches hidden up inside. And I broke my shovel. I'm horrible. That's okay. It really wasn't worth much to start with. It was a dirt shovel, or a stone shovel. Stone shovel, not a dirt shovel. You can't make dirt tools. Who am I talking to? Dirt tools. Use them like twice and they would break. Let's pick all of our scaffolding stuff back up. Keep our work area clean and safe. Clean and safe. Okay, now we'll take another bone meal and we'll hit this guy. Hopefully, yep, there we go. See? Same size tree. It's got a shorter size. Oh, I ran out of bone meal. It's got a shorter size that it can use as well. But those floating dirt blocks there keep it from growing into one of those big old massive ones that we have to deal with. So that'd be at a height of 7. The only other trick we can do is to take the dirt blocks out and replace that with upside down half slabs. Now, what do I mean about upside down half slabs? These right here, I'll break one so we can get in here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This one right here, notice it's attached to the upper half of the connecting blocks. That's an upper half slab. That's what we're talking about. Give it back. Thank you. Now, a lower half slab. So before it was here. That's part of the design. We want that flush with the ground. A mob can spawn on that. Now, right there, it cannot spawn, and it's attached to the lower half. So when I say lower slab, this is what I mean. And when I say upper slab, of course, this right here is what I mean, like with these guys. And it's just a way you can keep the, when you do some of your builds for underground, for lighting from underneath, we don't want the, oh, there's a dirt block over here. Well, we don't want the torches sticking out or anything like that. Anything we have sticking out is going to try to affect the way that these trees are going to try to grow. We don't want that. We want this kind of tree. It's got 5 blocks of wood in it, and these leaves, they're as close together it's going to get without us having to constantly use bone meal. This one grows with vines on it, which that's something else we can use later. Let's go ahead and we're going to actually make a tool real quick to get those. If we try to break them with our hand, it's not going to do anything. So we got two iron, which we could convert into 9 iron nuggets. I don't know why we want to do that. Or a weighted pressure plate, but we're going to go for these shears here. The only way that we can get vines is with shears, or with any tool that has a silk touch enchantment on it. I can also use this thing to cut some of these leaves out. We'll grab 1 or 2 of those just so I can show you. Hey, that third one over there grew. Uh-oh. Get off me. Whoa. That was intense. We're gonna have to do something about all these crazy mobs here. Okay, let's cut one of these leaf blocks out so you can see. It's actually a block that the leaves, I can actually collect those. I can harvest those. Apparently I cut 2 of them? I don't see where okay, I did do 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, these only have like 4 wood in them, not 5. I apologize for the misinformation. I'm going to come through here. We're going to put a couple of extra torches in here. At some point, we're going to have to make a ton of torches. Because these guys just, wow. They spawn and they go nuts. Get some of these fish. Hey, buddy. How you doing? His armor's protecting him a little bit. Right in the face. This was the best thing I have fished out in a long time. I'll put these guys up. Put that up. We'll put that up. We'll make a quick dirty vine farm. Probably in our next episode, because this is about all the time I have for this one. Look at that pretty glow over there of our tree farm. I'm going to go down and probably mine out some cobblestone for us to use. And if I come across any iron or anything like that, we'll see what we can do with it. I'm going to go collect my XP. If you guys would, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you really liked it. If this was helpful at all, leave me a comment. And don't forget, tell me what kind of build style we're going to use, because we still have a big old iron farm we got to build over there, so we don't have to go down and mine for iron every time we start running short and wanting to make an iron pickaxe, iron sword, or better armor than just the gold helmet we have on. So next